A wave of solidarity has swept across U.S. campuses as students rally in support of Gaza. This movement is not a mere whisper in the wind, but a resounding call for justice, echoing across more than 80 campuses nationwide. Among those standing firm in the face of adversity are over 270 protesters, including a presidential candidate, who have been arrested in a show of defiance against the actions of Israel in Gaza. These students are not merely marching. They're sending a powerful message, demanding peace and justice for Gaza. The White House, caught between the rock of its policy and the hard place of public opinion, calls for peaceful protests, while Republicans offer criticism from the sidelines. This student movement, met with mixed reactions, is a beacon of hope for Palestinians. It's a testament to the power of solidarity, a demonstration of activism that transcends borders and ignites the flame of hope in the hearts of those who yearn for peace. The echoes of these protests have reached the Middle East, with student demonstrations surfacing in Jordan. Now, this isn't a simple case of copycat activism. No, far from it. These students in Jordan are showing their own brand of courage and determination, standing in solidarity with the people of Gaza. The spark that ignited on U.S. campuses has found its way across oceans, lighting up the night sky over Jordan. University students there are now joining the chorus of voices, their passionate calls for justice echoing in lecture halls and student commons alike. The potential here is incredible. Imagine a wave of demonstrations rippling across Jordan's universities, each one a beacon of hope for those in Gaza. This could be a powerful, tangible show of unity, a testament to the strength of the human spirit when it rallies for justice. As we witness this, it's important to remember that the real power of a movement lies not just in its origins, but in its ability to inspire and mobilize others. The resonance of the U.S. student movement in Jordan is a testament to the global solidarity for Gaza. The student-led protests are not without repercussions in the Middle East. Let's delve into the responses from Palestinians and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu. The Palestinians are finding hope in the American student movement, a testament to the powerful influence of global solidarity. On the other hand, Prime Minister Netanyahu has compared the protests to Nazi-era Germany, a stark and controversial interpretation. This wave of activism is not just a blip on the radar, it's affecting the socio-political landscape of the Middle East. The influence of these protests could potentially reshape discussions around the ongoing conflict, encouraging a broader dialogue on peace and justice. However, it's important to note that the impact of these protests is as diverse as the Middle East itself. While some view them as a beacon of hope, others see them as a cause for concern. The Middle East is a complex tapestry of cultures, histories, and political narratives, and the reactions to these protests are a reflection of this diversity. The student protests have stirred the Middle East, eliciting hope and criticism alike. As we continue to monitor the situation, we must remain attentive to the nuanced impacts of this movement on the region's future. As the student-led protests continue to gain momentum, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next? We're witnessing an interesting time in history as this wave of student-led activism swells, with its ripple effects reaching far beyond American campuses. There is a potential for the movement to spread further, reaching a more widespread audience in Jordan and perhaps even other countries. This could catalyze a chain reaction, leading to a global wave of solidarity for Gaza. The impact of such a widespread movement on U.S. policy towards the Middle East could be significant. As the voices of these young activists grow louder and more united, they may begin to tip the scales of opinion, prompting policymakers to reconsider their stance. The influence of student activism in shaping global perceptions of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict should not be underestimated. These students, by standing in solidarity with Gaza, are challenging the narrative and shedding light on the human rights issues at the core of the conflict. They are not merely spectators, but active participants, using their platforms to inform, educate, and inspire. As we've seen in the past, student-led movements have the power to ignite change, and this could very well be one of those seminal moments. The nature of the movement's evolution will likely depend on a number of factors, including the political climate, public sentiment, and the commitment of these young activists to their cause. The movement is also indicative of a generational shift in perspectives on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It's a testament to the power of the youth, their ability to empathize, and their desire to effect change. But as with any movement, there are challenges. The students face opposition and criticism, yet they persist, driven by their belief in justice and peace. Their resilience is a beacon of hope, a sign that change is possible even in the face of adversity. So as we look forward to what's next for this movement, we can expect to see a continued push for awareness, a strengthening of solidarity efforts, and hopefully a positive impact on policies and perceptions. Only time will tell how far this wave of student activism will reach and the changes it may bring about. Support for this remarkable student-led movement can come from various quarters, and you, our viewers, are no exception. If you've been moved by the stories of these students, their passion, their resilience, and their call for justice, you might be wondering how you can lend your voice to their cause. The good news is, there are several ways you can support this movement. Firstly, to stay informed, we encourage you to click on the links in the description box below this video. These resources provide more in-depth information about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the student-led protests, and other related topics. Knowledge is power, and the more you understand about the situation, the more effectively you can contribute. Secondly, if you found this video informative, please give it a like. This helps to spread the word about the movement and the issues at its core. Lastly, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. By subscribing, you're not just staying updated on the latest developments, but you're also showing your support for the students and their cause. Remember, every voice counts. Together, we can amplify the call for justice and peace, and hopefully inspire real change in the world. So, let's stand in solidarity with these brave students, and let's make a difference. Onwards to the next chapter of this movement. Scene 6. End Sting.